Maelys DAPA defeated Tanguchi, Olgabenova, Storioni, Oroshenko. Okay. What's the point?
And LEV beat the rest.
Maelys DAPA of Belgium goes up against LEV of Israel. It's the final of the under 48 kilo category. The referee in the middle for this one is Roberto Correa of Chile. It's one of the most impressive performances that I've seen today from this young group of athletes, Maelys DAPA. And the question here is if she can keep LEV, corral her, if you like. You know, if she gets out of the box, then you may not be able to handle it. That arm around the back is something that we've spoken about today. She's used it on a couple of occasions to come up, once with a really big score for Ippon and then a second for a winning score. Yeah, and that control of the grips will help to calm things down.
Oh, tried him with the Uchikari there. Maelys will be wanting to work on the ground, but recognised she was simply wasting time.
Yeah, she want the Newaza exchanges to take place slightly better position where there's less chance of DAPA rolling out and mate being called. So we had a minute and change, almost coming up to 2 minutes of a bit of a pull without anything really, you know, special happening. Time to settle down and not get drawn in to the kind of tactics that your opponent is comfortable with. For me, this is the first sign of something good. You've come up with a nice, big, strong attack after a little bit of a stalemate, grip-wise. Now you've got to carry this home with another strong attack so that they start looking at your opponent for passivity. There's, okay, now it's on top.
Got a little bit excited there. We just needed a bit more rotation around the front, but
once the arm
just
goes
chipping
around
away.
the back, you know, she's really good around the hips here.
There we go. Can she get that turn? She can certainly go again. Maybe step over.
So this now is really essential. I mean, you've got to be first. You've got to be the first to attack here. You don't want things, well, she's already picked up the penalty, so there it is. You worked hard at getting, you know, some difference between you and your opponent. nice and tight in defense. All right, so Bar-Lev must be physically strong, because technically, you know, we didn't see any entry, any setup to open the opponent up to enter into some kind of turnover and attempt for a shimiwaza or katsetsu waza. So you can't afford to offer up any opportunity on the ground to Bar-Lev, because she's physically strong. And if there's an opening, she's going to exploit it. Get the timing right here for another big attack.
Yeah, you can see she's just trying to move on to her there.
Yeah.
Because that's what she wants. She wants to be on the ground. Oh, but terrible timing. Well, we're heading into golden score. A single Judo on the board there for Bar-Lev. We've seen that big hand round the waist from DAPA. Just as we hit the golden score, that entry from Bar-Lev on the ground. Oh.
Yeah, so
got a nice grip under that arm, and this is what she was doing earlier. Yeah.
Got to get the timing right. Now, DAPA's seen the big arm go over, and she came off second best there. Once that arm goes, you've got to be first. You can't allow your opponent in for the attack. Got to find an answer for that.
Oh, now can't see the landing from this side, but that was dangerously close. And again, she's going to work on this ground. Demonstrated this huge walk around the body earlier, making sure that arm was nice and tied up.
Oh, she rolled into that.
Yeah. And she only needs the 5 seconds.
Yeah, she rolled into that.
And there it is. The gold medal goes to Ella Bar-Lev.
Gold medal winning performance in the under 48 kilo category for Ella Bar-Lev of Israel. Let's take a look at some of the highlights, and then we'll be back with the last of the weight categories.